Hello Windsor, welcome to 401 Sunset where we bring you to you Windsor. I'm your host Matthew Sabelli and tonight we have an amazing show for you guys. Tonight's show is all about love, loss, enjoyment, entertainment. But enough about my weekend, let's get into the show. So we have some impressive segments from our amazing team where we talk about things that are happening on campus and off campus. And then my friend Calafaro is going to be coming in and playing some music for us. But before we get into all that, let's talk about something that controls us, something that we love, something that we're obsessed with. And that something is technology. What would people do if technology just up and disappeared? Well, this next segment is going to tell us why.
I'm Professor Heather Hartley. I teach in communication, media, and film here at the University of Windsor. Technology has impacted my life by allowing me to do video. So I think it's important to know that technology, it's only as good as we allow it to be, and it's only as it only improves our lives as much as we let it improve our lives. It can detract if we don't watch out. I think there's no question that we're very dependent on technology. And I guess it also depends what you mean by technology. I mean, like cars are technology, computers are technology, our cell phones are technology. So there's no question in my mind that if all technology disappeared tomorrow, most of us would be completely unclear how to live our lives. So yeah, I think it is clear that we're dependent on that, and that's why I think it's important that we take time to be away from technology and realize that human connection, that face-to-face interaction, is still really important. And sometimes with texting and emails, we don't have that anymore, and I think it's changing the way that we as humans interact with each other.
I think 2 days.
About a week to a fortnight, probably.
If the world were to end, I'll probably legitimately last a week until I go crazy.
Well, I don't have technology in my hand right now, and I'm pretty crazy already. So just to give you an example, like a millisecond, not even. I'm going crazy right now. Where's my phone?
I think that's hard to say because I'd first want to rely on finding a source of food and then water. I guess technology would be last because so many people survive for thousands of years without technology, so we might be okay, maybe.
Yeah, I use technology pretty much in every aspect of my life. When I'm at home, I'll use it, of course, to text my friends. When I want to go on Facebook, of course, I need technology for that. And even in school now, everybody has a laptop.
I Skype with my family every day, almost every day, and we use WeChat.
I would say I'm somewhat dependent on it. I'm trying to get away from it because I find it's impeding on my schoolwork because I'll spend so many hours on Facebook and then I'm supposed to be doing readings, which is not cool. So,
I have my social media. That's how I connect with people. Got my games. I can't give that up.
Well, usually I would use the technology as a bridge for face-to-face interaction. So if I want to meet somebody, I'll text them and I'll say, hey, do you want to meet up?
I don't think I can survive without technology. I rely on them.
Well, I'm good.
Ugh. Could you imagine a world without technology? I literally plan everything on my phone. I probably would have forgot to brush my teeth this morning if I didn't get that reminder. But let's talk about the university now. The university's been called many things throughout the years, but I think home is the best way to describe it. Home is where the heart is, and our heart is here at the University of Windsor. Let's go to this clip now.
University to me is a place for creativity. We look at our campus and some may think it's not much, but no one can deny its potential to grow. The University of Windsor is more than a place to study. It's home. Realistically, we're all here to study and graduate with some sort of degree. But I think underneath that, what we really want is to belong to something greater. It's that sense of community, contribution, and finding pride in a place that represents us. It's being able to identify ourselves with the school, our program, our year, clubs, and circles. Finding people who share our interests and band together to create something wonderful, bring greatness to our name. If we would only acknowledge each other, appreciate each other, help, support, empower another, cast away our shame. Stand up for your roots. It's who you are. This is my university. What about you? Is it yours? This is my university, and I am proud.
First week of classes, professor gave me the best advice ever. He said, there's a TV studio right next door, go there. Go there, make friends, make movies. If there's a radio station, go there, make friends, do radio. Best advice ever.
That's it. Smile, smile, that's it. Oh yeah, that's it.
Our next segment is about my good friend Sierra Parr and her new production company called 13 Pictures.
My name is Sierra Parr and I am the owner of 13 Pictures. Thirteen Pictures provides 3 different services, photography, video, and film. Photography, kind of like maternity photos, fashion photo shoots, engagement photo shoots, family portraits. Video is mostly promotional work for organizations and companies. I've also shot weddings with my partner company, with Nathan Laughlin Freelance Videography. And then our film is kind of our creative outlet where we can get filmmakers together, build a crew, shoot a film, and hopefully get it seen to a bigger audience, maybe enter it into some film festivals. 13 Pictures officially started just about a month and a half ago, but I've been shooting photography for clients for about almost 6 years now, and then doing videography business for about 3. I chose 13 Pictures kind of as a tribute to my dad's older company. He also did photography and videography way back in the day. His company name was Studio 1313, and actually 13 is a family number, So it's been my favorite number ever since I was little. We have a couple birthdays in the family that are under 13. So it's kind of an homage to a family tradition. Pretty much any time that I get behind the camera is kind of motivating. At the end, you have your film or you have your photographs, and that is always motivating because you want to do more. You want to do something different. You want to do something better. But I know that last year when we had the CMF Film Festival at the university, that getting to see other friends' works and other students' works and seeing, the fourth year students, how their productions were so beautiful, that motivates me. I want to put something up this year, hopefully that will be on that level and on that standard. So that pushes me, seeing other artists and seeing what they can do and learning from that.
I've known Sierra for about 9 years. We went to high school together, and then we both moved to Toronto. We lived in the same apartment building there. I went to a makeup academy. She went to Ryerson for film. And we just started collaborating ever since then. I would say the best part about working with 13 Pictures is that we're always on the same level. So, it's easy to come up with different ideas, different concepts. She'll call me and message me and say, I want to do this, and I'm really excited because I've modeled for her a bunch of different times as well. And so it's kind of something that we can both use for both of us. So the atmosphere is always fun, and she has the same perspective as me, so it's easy to come up with different kinds of concepts.
My goals as a filmmaker, obviously I think everyone's ultimate goal, hopefully, you want to get on the Oscars type thing, you want to win the big awards, you want to have, your film screened in a big theater in front of a bunch of people. That's the ultimate goal. I think that if you work hard enough and you believe in yourself and you believe in the people that you surround yourself with, because I'm not going to get there by myself. So as long as you have a good crew and you all work hard, hopefully that's achievable. But you have to start from the bottom. You have to make money too. So you know what? It kind of starts a little rough in the beginning. You shoot weddings, you do photography, you build up your name. But ultimately, as an aspiring filmmaker, you want to see your stuff on the big screen. I want to achieve something incredible instead of, being content with something that's mediocre. So that's what inspires me, is to go big or go home.
This past weekend, our Engineers Without Borders had their annual Run to End Poverty. Our staff ran in the rain because they believe in the possibility that poverty can be ended.
I'm Kyle. I'm a longtime member of our chapter of Engineers Without Borders.
My name is Sarah Hurst, and I'm one of this year's R2EP co-leads.
And I'm Natasha Rahmat, and I am also one of the co-leads for the run this year.
My name is Sanjay Maru. I'm a third-year student in Communications and Criminology at the University of Windsor.
What exactly is R2EP?
So R2EP stands for the Run to End Poverty, and it's hosted by Engineers Without Borders. It's basically a national movement that helps support the work of Engineers Without Borders Canada.
It's one of our biggest fundraisers.
The Run to End Poverty brings people together from across Canada with a common goal: to eliminate extreme poverty in rural Africa.
What do you plan on doing to, promote the run?
For fundraising, we're planning 3 so far. We have one that's a pancake fundraiser, one that's a car wash, and also one that's just wings, kind of like a lunch fundraiser.
For the promotional material, we always have our run shirts, which you can see here, and they are designed differently every year, so it's always something new to give to the runners as well as the volunteers. And of course, we do have our social media, so Facebook and Twitter.
So basically, if anyone wants to volunteer for R2EP, what ideas would you give them for them to get involved?
You can sign up for the run, which helps you connect to a group of people that have the same passion as you, and also by signing up, you'll have a direct impact to help EWB outsmart poverty.
You can also share all the information that is put out, so if you know that your friends are running, you can help promote their campaign and share any information that is posted on Facebook or Twitter. You can also donate. to your friends and family if they're running. If you're running yourself, you can also donate to yourself or your friends and other people on your team. These are for our volunteers, so that all the runners know that, with the Sea of Orange, who actually is a volunteer that they can go to for help.
Those are thank you cards that we'll give out to everyone who makes a donation to one of our runners.
Because you are amazing and we want to thank you.
People who want to get involved in the run can run.
I got involved with the run when my friend Sarah told me that she was looking for a head photographer for the run, and so I applied for the position. On the day of the run, you could see me doing photography, and it's going to be awesome.
With every donation that's made to the Windsor chapter, we send a JF, which is a junior fellow, which is also just a student from the University of Windsor. We'll go to Africa for a placement for about 4 months, and they'll work over there with an EWB venture and basically try to impact the communities over there in some sort of way.
By sending the JF, we are helping create systemic change in Africa.
So it's a great outreach event that way, where we can all share our work and our message with our own networks.
Why are you running?
I'm running to end poverty.
I'm running to end poverty.
I'm running to end poverty.
Now, my friend Calafaro is going to come in. We're going to have a little interview.
How's it going, man? Nice to see you.
Good, man. How are you?
I'm good, man.
I miss you, man. How's everything been?
Everything's good. Everything's good.
That's good. What have you been up to lately?
I've just been working on my my upcoming album. It's scheduled for release in spring of 2015.
Mm-hmm. So, tell us about that album. Like, what genres are in there?
Well, it's definitely going to be rock, always to some degree in each song, but it will be diverse, and I'll be appealing to several different markets and different age groups, and it's not just going to be one thing. Every song will sound different.
That's good. A little variety in there.
That's right.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, you just did this awesome music video. Man, how was that experience? Tell us a little bit about that.
It was a very good experience. I learned a lot. I learned what it takes to make a music video, and how big of a team you need, and how everybody really does their part, and they bring their own skill to the table just to have a successful end product.
So now, do you normally work with a team, with a group, or are you mostly solo?
I'm mostly solo. I mean, I do have my band, great musicians, but I am solo. I work in the studio, most of the time alone, but I do collaborate with some writers, and I mean, really, the only thing it really is about is the end product and making sure that song is a good song, and it's always a good song, So, I mean, the more people to work with, sometimes the better, but sometimes you need to work by yourself too, right? And have your space.
Yeah. I mean, well, honestly, I'm really excited to hear you play. Thank you, Cal, man, for coming in.
Anytime, brother, anytime.
It's always good seeing you.
Good to see you too.
So now we're going to cut to the music video while Cal gets set up, and then when we come back, we're going to hear Cal play in studio.
In this house, memories lie.
Hey guys, welcome back. And now, my good friend, Calafaro.
In this house, memories lie. Lovers we were, lovers we were, and I can't go inside your mind. Lovers we were, lovers we were. I wanna believe, but I can't touch you. And I wanna see, but I see right through you. And all this time I'm thinking I'm alive, but I disappear, trapped inside this frontier. I'll miss you, love is always near. Sleep forever, but never ever be. Run, don't look inside. Someone blew my mind. I'll miss you. Love is always near. I'll sleep forever, but never ever be. Oh, don't cry, find a way out of here. When they ask where my soul has gone, tell them that the world was wrong to me. Oh, I wanna believe, but I can't touch you. And I wanna see, but I see right through you. And all this time I'm thinking I'm alive, but I'm disappeared, trapped inside this frontier. I miss you, love is always near. Sleep forever, but never ever be.